I thought maybe somebody might want to know a little bit about how to fix the sugar water for hummingbirds. So I usually make it 6 cups at a time. And so I pour that into my pan. And then, whoops, I add 1/4 cup for each cup of water. So the ratio is, if you're just going to make 1 cup, it'd be 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 cup of water. So since I've got 6 cups in here, I'm going to do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The hummingbirds really like this. You don't need to put food coloring in it. In fact, do not put food coloring in it, because that is not good for the hummingbirds. Some people say, but you need the color to attract them. No, you really don't. Honestly, believe me, you don't. They suck my feeders dry on a regular basis. And then what I do is I just put it on the stove and warm it up till the sugar melts really good. Then I was thinking you might want to know my best knowledge about how to choose a hummingbird feeder. I really like the glass ones, but they're getting harder and harder to find. Most of them are plastic nowadays, at least the ones that I can afford. You don't have to get really expensive ones. This one I bought last year at the Dollar Tree, and I noticed when I was there the other day that they still have them, $1.25. What you want to do, make sure when you are buying them, you want to make sure that you can get it apart easily, because you're probably you need to change the food in it at least once a week or once every 2 weeks, or you're going to want to clean it out real good when they eat everything that you have in it. So you don't want to get anything that has a long, narrow tube in it that you can't get to clean out, because it will get moldy. And I bought this one at the Dollar Tree because that was when I had the fire, and I missed my hummingbirds. So since I was out of my house all summer, and my older hummingbird feeders had been packed away with all of my stuff, I went ahead and purchased this one so that I could see my hummingbirds, and they came to it. Another thing that I like to make sure, I like to get the ones that have the perches on them, because I want them to have a seat at the table, right? So this one here I've had forever. It's plastic. I've had forever. I've got a glass one out there that I've had for a while. But yeah, this one, I really like it because you can take it apart. It's got a nice wide mouth for filling it up. You can get in here, you can get in all the nooks and crannies and get all the stuff that gets in it. Sometimes bugs get in them. And that's another thing. If you're finding that bees and wasps or whatever are coming to your hummingbird feeders and taking advantage of them, and you don't really want them, or even ants will get into them too. What you need to do is take them down, clean them out, and just don't fill them up and put them back out for a couple weeks, so that the bees and the wasps will find someplace else to go, and they'll leave your hummingbird feeders alone after that. So yeah, to clean mine out, I take them to my kitchen sink, and I use, whoops, sorry about that, didn't mean to dump you over, hope my phone doesn't fall in the dishwater. I use Dawn dishwashing soap, and I have this little brush here that I can get in the crevices here and get the black stuff out. I don't know if this black stuff is mold or if it's hummingbird slobber. I don't know, but it always seems to happen. And so I just take it along the edges and wherever I need to get the black stuff out. It could be pollen, I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. Could be mildew. I'm not sure. But I want to make sure those are nice and clean. And I use Dawn, the plain old original Dawn dishwashing liquid because it cleans well and it's gentle to wildlife. So, and you want to make sure that you rinse well. So I rinse in nice hot water. Make sure that they're all nice and clean. And that's what makes it really nice if you can get actually to the feeding bowl and the area where they have the little holes for the hummingbirds to come in. And drink, and then I take, it's a bottle brush. You can use any kind of brush, and just want to make sure that I get all around the edges. Make sure that I do this part, and then rinse. Rinse until the water runs clear. Weeds in the top of it. This part doesn't come off. Sometimes the top part here will come off of them, which is fine. That's another place where you can just clean. Make sure this one got all around the edges. Clean for my hummingbirds. Another thing you might want to check out if you're having trouble with ants. This one here and this one over here have moats in the top of them. And by that I mean there's a cavity in the top part. Let me go over here with this one because I could reach it better. I'll tell you what, it's already hot on this. It has a moat in it right here. And you can put water in there, and that will keep the ants from getting into your feeder. So if you have problems with ants,